Well, I wouldn't make another video till it was freaking worth it, but say hello to your new fucking 4x4 single cab. Say hello to your new axles, pal. First we got my fucking diesel swapped 250, but it came from a 350, so I had to use the badges and I took all the suspension, so it's technically 350. And then we got yesterday from a nice guy, Baron. He was super nice, hooked us up, brand new rebuilt transmission, and transfer case was gone over, said brand new seals. You can see he wasn't lying. We're going 4x4, boys, automatic. So we're coming from this is 4-speed, 4 on the floor. We're gonna go to an automatic with 4x4. So I might have a floor shifter with a second floor shifter for the 4x4. I don't know. But I had the lift with the Moog 7226. I had all that shit and it was sitting good, but I really don't recommend that fucking swap, because it just puts your control arms on a fucking angle like this, and it fucks up the geometry of everything. So I really don't recommend the 7226 upgrade that everyone's doing. I mean, it works for maybe a season or two, but then you're just constantly replacing all the other parts, because it just fucking blows apart everything else, because it just wasn't built for it. You're putting a load on it that wasn't built for it. I mean, it looks sick, and you check out my past videos, you see how sick the truck looked, but the ball joints were fucking hating me. The ball joints were treating me like a fucking Jehovah's Witness. It was knocking like a Jehovah's Witness. So there's this fucking sway bar. So we picked up 8-bolt rear, 8-bolt front axle. It's got the vacuum actuator, everything. It's got everything. It all works. Definitely gonna need get some fresh rotors on there, boys, and fresh frame. But no, we're gonna take all this stuff, and then we're gonna take the mounts, and we're gonna cut this. We're gonna have it. We're gonna put the template on that frame, and then I'm gonna drill the holes, and then I'll put all this stuff on that frame. We got the 4x4 steering box, floor tunnel, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't think we're gonna use this, so this might be for sale if someone wants it. What else? We got the engine mount. We got the front mount. You need this. So I pretty much have everything. I'm sure I'll be missing 1 or 2 things, but this transmission's fucking amazing. It's got everything. Freshly rebuilt, he said. So we're getting her all off here, bud. She's ready for her incision, doctor. Thanks again, bud. Okay, so we got her in. There's your new axle, baby. Almost got all this other shit ripped out. So we're gonna rip out that front main, this, and this bracket here. And once I can get that out, I might have to pull the motor, because we're gonna do obviously 4x4. So we're gonna pull that motor, transmission. We'll put the new cross member for the new transmission, and then we'll obviously probably have to run exhaust different, maybe, I don't know. But Next thing will be to get this section out. I'm gonna have to take these rivets out. So probably gonna have to undo the front clip a little. Might have to repair this, but whatever. Better than most, bud. And we're gonna pull the steering linkage. I just need my Pitman arm puller tomorrow from Eddie. And yeah, so we'll have to take those right off the frame. We're gonna take the frame from that section there and we're gonna put it right on, and then we're gonna have a template from the old one, and we're gonna drill the holes for the suspension, and it'll be perfect. Luckily we got that extra frame, so we're gonna take this section of the frame and we're gonna put it right on the old one, and then we're gonna have a template for the holes, because the holes are pretty easy to get, but it's got to be perfect, so we're gonna have a fucked up rig. Okay, so axle's in the old one. So we're making good fucking progress here on the 4-wheel drive conversion. We're gonna pull the motor, and then I'm gonna have access to everything, because the motor's sitting on that mount, so it's got to come out. And we're going automatic now, so I should be able to pull this motor tomorrow. I'm gonna take the drive shaft off next. Gonna take the drive shaft off, and then I'll be close, ready to fucking pull this baby. Take the drive shaft off, and then yeah, she's looking good. Pretty clean unit, if I may say so myself. She's got her spots, but you know, boys. For everyone to charge 30 fucking grand for one of these trucks, I'm gonna hold on to mine, make it as good as I can. Doing all this stuff. If you've got the heart enough to do it, you can have a cool truck for a fraction of the fucking cost. As long as you got a set of nuts to actually do it. There you go. That's my progress so far. I'm gonna pull this motor next, and then I'll get to cutting off all the front axle. Stick with us for the next section, boys. I'll keep you updated. Don't you worry about it. I'm not filming it all like fucking Chris Fix. If you want a fucking step-by-step video, you're gonna have to fucking call Chris Fix. That's about it. I'm about to pull the engine, and then I'm gonna plop the new transmission to this engine with the transfer case. Then I'll put it back in, and then we're gonna put the new mount for the new transmission, and then I'm gonna put the straight axle in while the engine is out. Gonna be sick. All right, boys, well, we're cleaning her up now, but ready to pull the motor. Last thing I gotta unattach is this the power steering line. I'll probably get those tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it, boys. Gonna pull this motor, grab all my tools. I've unattached the gear shifter out. So if anyone here has the MP435, you got to actually get a fucking stick a fucking holy fuck, we nearly lost that. I put a fucking napkin in there and nearly lost it. So So put that in there, but you want to push down on it right there and spin it with a fucking, you gotta push down on fucking, on that thing there, this fucking, that top part, push down and turn, and she'll come right out. And yeah, we're gonna leave it like that for today, boys. Made a lot of fucking progress today. I'm gonna yank that motor, and then I'll have some room to put this axle in. Damn. So yeah, we freaking did a lot of work today. We pulled everything off the motor. We undid the transmission from all the mounts. Next, I'm gonna be, I don't know if I'll be able to get the motor and the transmission out in one without taking the cross member off, but I'm gonna try. And yeah, that's about it. There's no mounts on the motor, so I'm gonna figure out a way to mount the fucking, get the motor all strapped up. We're gonna use the excavator to pull the motor out again. That's my favorite way, because I think it's just the best way to pull a motor is with an excavator. And because you just have the articulation to like do whatever the fuck you want, like literally lift it out and fucking turn and then just turn right out. It's the easiest fucking thing to pull a motor with. I heard someone say it's the best invention since the wheel. So frickin' in the next video you're gonna see, you'll see me fucking mating the transmission, the new automatic to the 318 with the transfer case, and then we're gonna try and get those in position in the truck, and then I gotta put the axle in the front of the truck too. So it's gonna be a lot of work, but we're getting there, boys. Gonna be a 4x4 conversion swap on a 318 motor with a cam. So I could actually 4x4 with a gasser motor, because it's not that heavy. So see you on the next one. This is freaking Zach's Fucked Up Garage back in full motion.